Hello again, guys. It has been a good while. Um, I do apologize. Work's been hectic, and yeah. So let's see. Where did we leave off? Yes, we just had walked into the hallway, and yeah, let's see what happens next. Hmm, got a little loud. So I should get my old weapon from the hall closet and then head to the attic, right? Affirmative. Also refrain from excess chatter over. Oh, right, yeah. Bye. Could alert monsters. Over. Yeah, I got it. I'm going. Bye. Can't be too careful on in espionage game, Joey. Silence golden. Over. Jude, shut up. Oh my god, he just won't shut up. Uh, remember, one time on training mission couldn't keep my mind. Oh, remember one time on training mission couldn't keep my trap shut. Whoo boy, really landed us in a pickle. Over. You never had any training. I'm turning off the walkie. Bye. Over and click. Oh my god, there is so much to actually click on here. Let's go this way. I'm guessing I can't go up. Oh, I can go up. Is there anything? Bunch of stuff that should be moved into the attic. There's some toys here too that you don't play with that much anymore. Basically a pile of loose trash. That's the same. Yep. On the rare occasion he is home, Pa can be heard bumping around up here while tending to his hoard of stupid antique trash or priceless artifacts, you mean? No, you don't. Okay. Bunch of stuff. Oh, that's the same thing. You got this caterpillar toy so you can learn how to cure caterpillar diseases, but it turns out plush caterpillars don't get sick. Still pretty cute, though. Let's befriend him. The caterpillar can't help you, and you can't help the caterpillar. Not a productive friendship, but at least nobody's being taken advantage of. That's not the closet. Hallway seems spookier than from this side. Frankly, you feel a little spookier yourself just basking in its spooky aura. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, it's a lot of stuff. Can't really click on anything. If I click on it, then... Oh, the door to your room heavily personalized, of course. Jude thinks he's the only one who can nerd up his door, but you showed him you showed him two can, in fact, will play at that game. Cool. Okay, that's so much stuff to click on in this hallway. It's gonna be a long video. Jude insisted the terrified horse was being abducted. Your counter-argument completely schooled him. This painting now commemorates your triumph and particularly spectacular equinativity. I can't read. Okay. It's your mother's jewelry box, a priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appear to be some of your brother's empty cans of Pringles. Hey, look, it's the Sufferer. This thing's always giving you the creeps, but that didn't stop you from patching it up after Jude accidentally ripped it with an experimental foamless dart. Let's see, what's this? It's a globe-like structure with an arrow that conveniently alerts you to the location of the ceiling. Ah, so that's where it is. Thank you, globe-like structure. I want to spin it. You give a tap. Wow, look at it go. It barely moved. Well, that was stimulating. Um, Anything else? Nope. Nope. Can I go this way? Okay, so we already looked at that. From first and last dart gun war with Jude, Belinda here provides great cover for those who refuse to use firearms, namely you. You tried to distract him with your tap dancing and then stick a dart on him. It didn't work at all. Um, do do do. What to do next? Well, I'm guessing that's Jude's room. Oh, I can't click on the castle. That looks like uh, Calliope. Is that her name? Can't remember her name. Your light bright hours of fun with the number of hours and the degree of fun dependent on the power of your imagination, which in case means many hours and a lot of fun. Nice. Alright. I've always been a bit creeped out by the monster in the water. It feels like the eye is following you, but only sometimes. Hmm. Nothing. This lamp's not even plugged in, but there are at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area, so maybe it got lost in the typical well-illuminated shuffle. What's this? It's the hallway closet. If memory serves, there's a box full of some old belongings of yours in here. You wonder if it has what you're looking for. Of course it should. I mean... Oh, look. I think that's it. That box probably has the stuff you need, but you can't reach. You wonder if what your next step should be. Actually, your tap shoes might be the solution to this problem. If you could just get a good stomp going, you might be able to tumble that box right off the shelf. Okay, well, before I tumble it... You think back to before, back to when the closet door was shut. You had a reasonably good guess about what was inside, but now your guess is even more reasonable. Nope, that was it. So tap shoes. Cool. You wonder what's stashed in here. Nothing fragile, you hope. You pick through the box and find your flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy. Cool, ballet slippers. And the flashlight. Oh hey, there's some pet treats in here too. You can keep caches of these all over. Never know when you'll need to treat a pet. You go ahead and try your flashlight. Click, click, no dice. Another battery problem. You open it up. Wait, there were no batteries in here at all. Just a bunch of stupid pogs. Dang it, Jude! Found my old strife weapon. Guess what? It's full of your stupid pogs. Crap, forgot about those. Please, keep safe. Fine. Okay, but I'm not going to take an especially good care of them. Please protect them, Mulder, at all costs. Please protect Mulder at all costs. God, over. You and Mulder, this Scully Pog is obviously where it's at. Terms acceptable. Keep them safe. She's yours. Over. So, I guess I head up to the attic now? That is the plan. Over. I better shake a leg then. Affirmative. Over and out. Okay, I think the attic was this way. It's locked, but you need to get in here. You need to get in here as soon as you can. You peer through the keyhole. Weird. What the heck is that thing? And how long has it been there? Hey, the attic door is locked. Cripes, forgot about that. Tactical blunder on my part, over. It's fine, no big deal. Just left the safety of my room to be eaten by monsters in the hallway because my dorky brother sent me to the safety of the wrong side of the locked door. It is not fine, over. Jude. Panic not necessary. Still need to get you to the attic, over. For safety, right? Well, whatever. I'm trusting you, I guess. Appreciate that, over. Although, so far it hasn't really paid off. Joey, please, just need you to head to the trophy room, over. Oh, gross, I hate that place. Why does he even need a special trophy room when their whole house is just his dumping ground for whatever garbage he picks up on his stupid adventures? We'll find key to attic there. Mysterious whims of absent father not relevant, over. Fine. Over and out. So now to the trophy room. Let's see. Exit. Oh man, there's a gun there. No, go back. I wonder if I can... Yeah. Ooh, I can. This gun can shoot a stream of water up to 50 feet away. Too bad you don't use guns. You don't use guns. Wow. Okay. This lady was just hanging out in her altogether, which you mean you are to judge. Who are you to judge? Except it made you slightly uncomfortable, so you churched her up a little. You feel kind of silly about it now, but whatever. You were like 8? Hey, the walkie's going off again. So, head to the trophy room? Affirmative. Over. Got it. Over and out. Okay, what was the point of that? I already looked at that painting. Let's look at Jude's door. Ah. This is the door to your neurotic dork of a brother's maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all the silly conspiracy work he does in there. You sincerely doubt you'll be entering his room anytime soon, but really, why would you even want to? It's full of nerd stink and goober crud, not to mention it's where his pet usually lurks. Ugh. You love all animals, but just the same, that's one you'd rather let Jude deal with. I want to try to open it. He always keeps it locked. Even if you did manage to get in, he probably has traps set up. Not worth trying to get gum out of your hair again. Plus, there'd be his pet to deal with. No thanks. Alrighty, so... Some great photos and portraits of your mostly great family. You decide to take a closer look. To Jake, my biggest fan. Ah, Claire. Claire. Ooh la la, that there mom is looking très très glamorifique. God, I'm terrible at French. When you grow up, you hope this is what marriage will look like. You and your very good dog. Aww. There aren't any pictures of the three of you together, so you tried to make one through the art of composition. By hanging these 3 solo photos together, it's kind of like there's a photo of all 3 of you. Sorta. Is that gonna say? Yep. A lovely depict of school portraits, the laser background, the bad hair days, simply perfection. Haha, Jude puts the dip in dippic. You mutter to yourself, such a unreal burn on the unsuspecting chump, but he probably wouldn't even get it. Come to think of it, maybe neither do you? Pa and someone you presume is his sister. Nobody he's ever mentioned. Not that the 2 of you talk much. That's Jake and Jane. And I can't remember the dog's name, unfortunately. Kind of weird to think you might have like a second cousin out there you've never met. Maybe she died young? The old-timey times were pretty rough. Mom is a picture of grace and radiance, and Pa is just Pa. Seriously, has he ever changed his look? Sometimes you wonder if he was born with his spectacles and mustache, or at least one of the two. Look, and that's Rose. No, that's not Rose, that's Roxy. You and Jude have a lot of fun memories with your babysitter, but by now, probably more than with Mom and Pa combined. You'd always thought of her as kind of a cool and fun older kid you wanted to be, until you got old enough to realize she's pretty sucky role model. You wonder what her family is like, but it's probably not your place to ask. Hmm. Pa used to be great with animals. No wonder what happened. You wonder what happened. Maybe a betrayal? No, impossible. Look how good that dog is. That dog never betrayed anybody in his entire life. You would stake your entire reputation on it. The whole thing. You can't even look at this picture. You deplore cruelty to animals, one of the many ways you and your father never saw eye to eye. One of the other ways was how he would never actually look at you much, let alone at your eyes. Hmm. This guy, what's he so happy about? Anyway, oh, I read that wrong. His expression probably made more sense in its original context, that is to say, whatever tomb or temple or whatever that your paw plundered him from. Hmm. Can I look out the windows? Nope. Can't even click on that. Oh, God. Well, it seems the power is out. That should make the trophy room quite the adventure, which is to say, not quite the adventure you wish you were having right now. Well, it would seem the power's out. Classic psyops. Over. What? Credit where it is due. Best way to destabilize countermeasures. Leave you in the dark. Literally. Over. Not literally. It's still like late afternoon. I can see fine. Should have no trouble getting to the trophy room then. Over. Fine. Mr. Mission Control. Yes, great. Over and out. I'm really having trouble reading these things. Which is weird because I used to read a lot. Oh my god, there is so much stuff to click on this room. Let's see. Alright, it seems like there's a lot of stuff. Click on in this room. We'll see. A beanbag chair. Super comfy and thankfully not filled with real beans. You can take a nap, but you've never but you've kinda got a lot going on right now, you know? Ooh. Just a reliable old portable cassette player, complete with headphones. Jude can occasionally be found using it to even further isolate himself from reality. I should salvage it. Dad batteries, of course. Seems to be running theme. What's that? It's a handheld gaming device that you and Jude share. He hogs it mostly, but that's alright since you got the console in your room. Can I scrunge? You have it on good authority that the batteries in this thing are, what the heck? Okay. Way too, oh, A, way too small for anything you may or may not currently need batteries for, and B, dead as a bag of doornails. Okay, what's that? Nope, I already read that. Pa's major totem of power. The impressively clunky item controls the TV, the garage door, toaster, thermostat, and pretty much everything else in the gizmological nature. You literally cannot pick it up without using both hands. So, scavenge? You pop open this behemoth and score! You pocket the E-cell batteries right into the old Silodex. Okay, I have... Is there anything else I can click? Ooh, bookshelf. This bookshelf contains several of Paul's books, including Pistols to Pelts, How to Turn Sweet Intelligent Animals into Weird Rugs and Stuff, Teach Yourself Taxidermy, I guess, and Safari, stories of bold men and the animals they killed from a distance, even though they weren't hungry and did not intend to eat them. Wow, that's actually very terrible. Okay, so let's put the batteries and the flashlight. These batteries are so huge they don't even begin to fit. Like fitting a round peg into a round hole that's a bit smaller than the peg. You'll need some D-cell batteries. Great. Oh, look, now I can look at this stuff. A piano can be used to turn the slight motion of one's fingers into music. Those ivories, how they beg to be tickled, but you mustn't. Also, you can't. I still want to play. Oh, that would be just the thing, wouldn't it? Some kind of eerie, lonely sonata that really set the tone for the adventure ahead. Something in a minor key. Ugh, I should know that. Maybe. It's a shame that would probably provoke a bunch of monsters to eat you. Also, you can't really play the piano. Ugh. What can you do? This piece was too depressing, so you gave it a nice refinishing. If your pa has a problem with it, he's welcome to say so the next time he's actually around. You wonder if you'll be driving by then. To college? Where you teach because you're an adult and 20 years have passed? Oh no, Jake. Wait, I think the store No! Go back. One of your pa's recent victims. You love animals, he loves killing animals and turning them into ghoulish trophies, celebrating his victory over nature. Yeah, big man, as long as he has a big, stupid gun. What's about this one? It's a bear that your pa shot and turned into a trophy. Now all his friends who come in this room will think, oh, this guy shot a bear. Okay. Except he doesn't really have any friends, and he's never here. So it's just a nice big horrifying thing for you to deal with. You can't tell if the noises you hear are from the monsters or the wind. It's either some particularly whooshy monsters or some really groany wind. Open? Leaving the protection of your home seems like a bad idea. Might be creatures and weirdos ahoy out there. You think you will stay inside, where your chances of meeting creatures and weirdos are still pretty good, honestly. Okay. I think I already looked. Yeah. Wait, heft remote? The universal remote definitely sounds like something that would be useful on your adventure, except the power is out. Universal is probably disappointingly misleading, and who said you were on an adventure anyways? So far you haven't even left your house. Alrighty, let's look at Jake's Blue Ladies. The ladies in these paintings are eerily beautiful, although maybe everyone would look like that in blue. The lamp goodness. Look, you'd like to meet the lady who modeled for it someday. Ugh, I'm being very terrible at reading today. Oh no, I can see one of the monsters! Another blue lady statue? This lamp makes you blush brighter than the lamp itself. What is... Oh, kitchen. Wow. This is a messy kitchen. Oh my god, this is too much to explore. I need to go back to this room. I'll come back here. Okay. These used to be stacked neatly on shelves, but your big dog clambering through and slammed right into them. They tumbled everywhere. That was about 3 years ago. You aren't great housekeepers. Oh. Okay. You've always enjoyed this painting, particularly because the lion looks so alive. Whoever painted it must have a very good imagination. Either that or they painted it very, very fast. Nope, same thing. Boy, your paw really gets inventive with his taxidermy, huh? What a ghoul. What's through this door? I'm guessing this is the trophy room, but I can't really see because there's no... Yeah, they still have no batteries, so let's get out of here. We just passed into the living room, pulling the door shut behind you. It shuddered as something heavy and wet slammed against it. Why does it say against twice? From the other side. I can't see anything in the trophy room. It's way too dark. Odd. Rest of house navigable? Over. Considered utilizing flashlight? Over. You mean the one you filled with your pogs? That flashlight? Joey, please. Over. No use dwelling on the past. Over. It doesn't matter anyway. Something's blocking the door to the trophy room now. Something? Over. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Strange. For now, recommend focus on restoring power before sun sets completely. Over. Oh, geez, you're right. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the reminder. Need electricity to retrieve key anyway. Over. What? Can't discuss over unsecured channel. Over and out. Jude sucks. No. Wait, why is it on again? Any hot tips for getting the power back on? Power outage seems to grant invaders significant advantage. Over. That's not really a tip. That's more like just an explanation for why I'm trying to do it. Not sure what to tell you. Circuit breaker probably in basement. Over. See, that was very helpful. Thanks. Doing my best. Over and out. See, I feel like they're supposed to have British accents because Jake had a British accent. Let's see. The power is off, and as such, your fax machine is basically useless. This is unacceptable state of affairs. You visualize all the delicious items that can be in the cool embrace of the refrigerator, but are not. It's empty. Food shopping has become sporadic of late. Turns out tipsy babysitters are fairly bad at responsibilities. Okay, let's see this radio. The sound you've heard since you've entered the kitchen grows louder as you approach. The awful static is like nothing you've ever heard. You want to go back, but not hearing it as soon as possible. You turn the radio off. It's off, and it'll stay that way. Your babysitter has just really atrocious taste. You're only 14, and even you can tell this is just really crummy. I mean, I can't take the batteries? The radio is clearly, although weirdly functional, despite not being plugged in. You might be onto something here. That's the turner. It's for tuning the radio. Yep, by golly. You've cranked it all the way down to try to stop that awful noise. You crank a little harder and, oops, it might have broken it. Actually, you're okay with that. So let's pop this baby open. You open the battery compartment. Take the batteries. Okay, good. If this radio didn't need batteries to make those noises, you'd have to upgrade this Spookitude to business class Spookitude, and frankly, you can't afford that. Jackpot. These cells. You can never have too many batteries, and never in too many different sizes either. Cool. You toy with the idea of putting the Pogs here as a prank on your brother. He'll be all, "Where are Pogs?" At tactical disadvantage without them, request return over. You'll be all, "What Pogs, Jude? By the way, could you turn on the radio?" And he'll be all, "Seems non-functional. Investigating. Over. Update. Pogs inside. Been schooled by the master again. Over." It's bulletproof. It's perfect. In fact, it's too good. You will keep it all to yourself, like a rare pearl that is never spoiled by the opening of the oyster. So can I put the Pogs in there? Nope. Okay. The backyard used to be so much more awesome before the monsters showed up. Okay. Your sweet loyal dog loves that flap. Jude used to like it too when he was younger. He still likes it. Open? You really don't want to go out there right now, tempting though it is to go rake more leaves. The struggle of the monster bothered leaf pile enthusiast. You keep meaning to start a Zine. I think it's full of dirty dishes. Someone should clean these up. What if I clean them? No way. No way. You did them last time. It's Jude's turn now. You know what? After he completely ditched you for the treehouse earlier, maybe it can be Jude's turn for quite some time. Look, you're not saying you never have home-cooked meals. Your babysitter is pretty good chef, even. It's just, well, none of you like doing dishes. And the nice thing about takeout is that you can just eat it right out of the boxes and then throw the boxes away. Of course, none of you really like taking out the trash either. Is there anything else I can click on? I want to know what these tube things are. You're even out of dog food? Things really have gotten desperate. You guess you can't blame your babysitter for running off to the store for groceries at what was retrospectively the worst possible time. Let's see, dishes. I'm guessing he has a hamster. This mummy is currently blocking your access to the rest of the house. He has been ever since your pa left him here months ago. Can I move him? Yeah, not a chance of you being able to move Pharaoh Napoleon over here. So, this door? With the power out, you're going to need some kind of light source before setting foot down this broken neck trap. Oh, that's right. Which ones? I think these are the D's. Another electric device successfully powered through clever manipulation of resources in your immediate environment. You are on fire. With your flashlight fully functional and in fit fighting form, you feel significantly better equipped to handle most low light environments, and also to beat the bejesus out of any of those creeps that get too close. Although, that's the last resort, of course. Okay, so if you run down the battery, you have no idea where you get more. Better save it for when you really need it. Okay, so then click on the door. Ooh, spooky. It's a machine designed to take your clothes and wash them. You call it a washing machine. It serves its purpose admirably on a rare occasion a human being is willing to cooperate. Your pa brought this home as a souvenir. There's nobody inside. It's kind of like a metaphor, you guess. You're not sure what you want to start down the road of analyzing your life as if it were a work of fiction. Oh my god, there's so many things to click on here. A souvenir from your pa after his trip to Hawaii. He's been exploring the Pacific a lot lately. For some reason or so, he mentioned offhandedly a few hours ago. You assume he's still doing that due to you not having any fresher data or particularly caring one way or another where the hell he is. Pa loves his Blue Lady portraits so much he keeps redundant backups scattered around because it's okay if you ignore something supposedly precious to you as long as you're paying attention to something kind of similar in another location, right? You decide not to pull on the psychological thread because you have important work to do. And who needs that crappy old blowhard anyways? It's a taxidermy narwhal. What? Your pa brought it back with him from the Arctic. He sure does get around. Luckily for him, he has a big house to dump off the animals he murders and the kids he doesn't want to raise. That's kind of sad. Anything else? Ooh, boxes. With your pa's strange affinity towards the Betty Crocker brand ever apparent, this musty old trunk mainly consists of all sorts of cooking implements ranging from the familiar to the enigmatic. Really now, you can tell what a whisk is for, but some of this stuff looks downright unethical. It's also in your way. You can't reach the circuit breaker. Wait. Maybe it's because you grew up in a house where nobody really cooks, but you have no idea what to do with these cooking implements. Food, the great mystery. Forgotten skiing stuff. No basement complete without it, in your extremely limited experience. Okay, so let's move the junk pile. Try to move one box, and the whole pile is liable to come tumbling down on you. You need to find some way to get them all moving at once. Shake them up somehow. A controlled tumble. That's the ticket. So... Oh, nice. Ooh, circuit breaker. Ooh. Your babysitter sometimes cracks into your pa's special reserve, and she tends to do it with down here, so you and Jude don't see. You aren't really sure what to say about it, or if you even have any business saying anything about it at all. Okay. You cleared the boxes away with your fancy footwork. Now just give the breaker a tug or whatever. You flip the breaker and... let there be light. Oh. Whoa. Uh-oh. And it's time for a battle. Strife. So what do I do? You've got no chance of beating this thing. You gotta get away. Step on it. You've got no... How do I step away? Graceful abscond. The room where a... Okay, what about... Shuffle scoots. Hot steppin'. The room is... Okay. Disobedient serpent. What's the taps? Okay, no. All tapped out. So ballet next. Gotta hand it to you. Graceful abscond. Oh, cool. Prima abscond. Alrighty, I believe that has been 30 minutes. This is where I will leave it off, but let me go ahead and save. Save. All saved. Let us exit. That is not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Yep, this has been Hiveswap with Eric, and I shall see you guys next week. Bye.